Hi Scorpio, it's Rose from Sacred Waters Tarot, here to bring you your timeless reading for the end of August 2024 for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers of Scorpio. Cross Watchers, you can find out a lot of information about your person, especially if there's no contact or ghosting going on. Keep in mind, guys, though, this is a general reading, so not every message will resonate with you. Never stress on anything that doesn't make sense to you. Leave it for somebody else, okay? If I'm talking about a male energy or a female energy, unless I specify it's a male or a female, swap it up, flip it, reverse it for your situation, okay? If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find my information in the description box, sacredwaterstarot@gmail.com. I also have a Groupon special going on now, 30-minute readings, 15-minute readings, 3-minute question text, and 1-minute question text. So definitely check those out. If you want to book an in-depth 45-minute reading with me, email me at the email that I provided. And also, if you want to know what your other placements are, I can't stress how important it is to know your other placements, your rising, your moon, your Venus. Messages will be there for you, some months and some not, but it's very important to know. I would read for all of them. I would watch for all of them. So I've put a link to Cafe Astrology. You can type in your natal chart information as much as you know. Cross Watcher, you can do the same as well. Okay, guys, let's get into your reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers for the end of August, thank God, 2024. Okay, let's get it, guys. Let's see what's going on for my Scorpio babies, my water babies. I know you guys are going through something because this is my third video today that I'm trying to put out. I kept getting the same cards. I've changed the deck 3 times. And yeah, let's see what's going on, guys. Okay, my Scorpio babies and cross watchers of Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums. I want to pray over your cards to God and Goddess of the Most High, my spirit guides, my spiritual court, my spiritual team, my guardian angel, and my ancestors to bring us the messages. I am still feeling the effects of the post-shadow period of Mercury retrograde. I'm sure I'm not alone. This was a doozy, and I'm glad for it to be over soon. So guys, just take it easy. You know, don't stress too much. Don't start anything new yet. Just keep, you know, redoing, reorganizing, refocusing, and of course, take breaths and take breaks when you need to, okay? So let's see what's going on for my beautiful Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and Cross Watchers. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Oh, so for the recent past regarding our energy, Scorpio, we have Temperance in the reverse. So this is a Sagittarius energy, okay? Now, it's in your recent past, okay? But like I said, it's a Sagittarius energy. I don't think something happened to you as far away as last Sagittarius season, okay? This is obviously something that's going on, you know, quite recently, the past few days, maybe the past week. The Temperance in reverse is an out of balance card. So some of you might have been really affected by this retrograde, especially if you have Virgo. You don't have to have Virgo in your chart to feel the retrograde energy. I definitely feel it in your planets or whatever, but many Virgos do feel it, many Virgos don't. You know, it's different for all of you. I know that I've definitely been feeling this energy. I'm glad to have this retrograde end. We're going to go into eclipse season, so there's a lot of stuff going on astrologically. The Temperance card in reverse speaks of something being very out of balance, almost where you feel like, you know, there's like a dark force following you, okay? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have a dark evil force following you, but it's not a good energy, okay? It's like a fallen angel. It's the opposite of a guardian angel. So you may just be feeling out of balance, really tired, and feel like you need to clear your energy. Maybe you guys already did that. Let's move on to the next card, okay? The Moon card, strong Cancer energy. So maybe you guys have Sagittarius in your chart somewhere. Maybe you guys have Cancer in your chart somewhere, but these are 2 very powerful cards. It's starting to rain, guys, near me, so please ignore the rain sounds, okay? Yeah, the Moon card is all about mystery, all about the divine feminine, maybe secrets, something that you don't know. So there could be something that you're finding out or you're going to find out. You probably don't know what it is yet, but you're picking up on some kind of energy that just doesn't sit right with you, Scorpio, okay? Now, you guys are very intuitive because you're water signs, so you're naturally intuitive, naturally psychic. Um, and something is just not right. Something happened recently that threw you off balance, and you're kind of like puzzled as to what it is. Maybe you guys are waiting for this new moon to come, which is in a few days, and in the sign of Virgo, okay? I would suggest, if you have not yet done a new moon ritual ever, wait until next new moon, okay? If you do new moon rituals and you've done them on a regular basis, then of course do it, okay? And the reason why I say that, because Mercury is still not direct, okay? So don't start anything new, okay? But stay positive, stay high vibe, okay? I feel like you're going to figure out whatever this is, Scorpio, okay? But it's just something that's kind of like a mysterious energy around you, okay? And it could have been caused by a Sagittarius or Cancer, like I said, but I don't really think Cancer is to blame. Wow, another major arcana card. 3 major arcana cards to start. The Lovers in the reverse for the future. Strong Gemini energy. Maybe you were involved with a Gemini and something happened that you guys are no longer going to be together in the future, okay? Or something happened, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be love, okay? This does look like, right now, it does look like some type of dark energy, mysterious energy, you know, trying to sabotage some type of relationship in your life, okay? It can be a spell. It can be just negative energy, because you're like a negative person. Can be a way of thinking. We don't know yet, but these are major arcana cards. Major Scorpio, major Cancer, major Gemini, okay? Now, the Lovers in the reverse. The Lovers in upright position is Adam, Eve, and the snake. So there's 2 lovers together. They can be karmic partners. They can be twin flames. They can be soulmates, but there is a snake there. So it's always like a temptation card. Are you going to bite the forbidden fruit or are you not? So it's in the reverse. So I feel like something is making you, Scorpio, question a very intimate relationship in your life. It could be a best friend. It could be a love relationship. Could be your current partner. Could be an ex-partner. Okay, but it's somebody close to your heart. Okay, somebody that's mysterious. Maybe this person could look mysterious, not in a bad way. They could be very beautiful looking, you know, they could be gorgeous. They could be very ethereal looking, very different looking about them. Or this can be you, Scorpio. Maybe you have this very different look about you. Maybe you look very exotic, but maybe you're not feeling yourself lately. You could have a lot of haters because of your beauty and your energy, something like that. We'll see. We shall see, my Scorps and my cross watchers. Cross watchers, maybe you are either a Sagittarius, a Cancer, or a Gemini. Let me know in the comments, guys. Oh yeah, about the comments, guys. Guys, this channel is slowly but surely growing, and I love this little community. You guys have been commenting, you guys have been sharing and liking. I love it. I would love for you to subscribe because it's free if you have not yet subscribed. If this reading finds you after the 28th or after the new moon, the messages will still apply, as I believe in timing is fluid and divine timing. Liking is free, sharing is free with a loved one, and if you don't want to leave me a comment because of personal reasons, please consider leaving me a purple heart emoji or any emoji that you love. I love to hear from you guys, okay? So Spirit, let's see what else we have here. The Emperor, another major arcana card here. Whoa, Scorpio. Major changes going on in your life, okay? Major changes. And I know that for a fact because this is the 3rd time I am trying to attempt to do your video today. So something, some spirit, some entity does not want me to get these messages out to you. However, I am relentless and I work through it, and I'm going to get these messages out to you if it takes me all day. I don't care, okay? So the Emperor, though, is an amazing card, okay, to have. It's an Aries energy. So here we have Sag, here we have Cancer, here we have Gemini, and here we have the Emperor, okay? 2 fire signs, 1 water sign, 1 air sign. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, guys. The Emperor is definitely somebody who you would want as a father figure. Maybe it is your father. If your father has strong Aries placements. Cross watcher, this could be you if you're an Aries somewhere in your chart. Or it could just be like a father who takes care of, let's say he's married. He probably is married. Okay, the Emperor is usually a married man, faithful married man, faithful married man. Okay, takes care of his wife, takes care of his children, takes care of his pets, takes care of his home. If he owns a business, he's an entrepreneur. If he works for a business, he's very high up in the company and he gets a lot of respect because he's a good person. Okay, so this is somebody you want as a father figure, a mentor, a boss, or a husband. Okay, maybe or your significant other. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this. You guys, you know I like to go back to the recent past, even though we're supposed to stay in the present moment and look towards the future. I like to go back and see where everything started and what's causing this mystery and possible breakup of some type of friendship or dynamic, relationship dynamic. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, well, upright, it's pre-Empress energy, which is strong Taurus energy, okay? Here, it's the opposite of that, okay? It's somebody who is not independent, not self-sufficient, not able to take care of their kids on their own, not able to take care of their bills on their own. They need help, you know, or they're just extremely lazy. Being that it's on top of the Temperance card, I feel like something is causing somebody to feel like they're not worthy of having what they want for themselves, as far as work, as far as children, as far as a partner, as far as anything that you know, goals for yourself, creating goals for yourself, strong goals for yourself. This person is lacking, or it's an energy of lack. It's not having what you want. So this could be why this person is feeling out of balance. Is this you, Scorpio, or is this somebody else in your energy? Let me know, guys, in the comments. Cross-watcher, this could be your energy, because this is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But again, you could have Taurus moon. You could have Taurus rising. You could have Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. Virgo moon, Virgo rising, right? Two of Swords. There's a stalemate somewhere. Like, Scorpio, you're definitely not speaking to someone. There's definitely someone that you're not speaking to, okay, who hasn't been around. Maybe they went MIA, okay? Maybe you ghosted them, they ghosted you. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it for your energy, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here, but like not speaking. This person's blindfolded and they have like two swords out. So it's their situation and your situation, okay? And no one's seeing the truth here because there's no communication. But I feel like there's telepathic communication or some type of interference in the telepathic communication causing somebody to feel lack and less than a good person, okay? So somebody's down in the dumps, whether this is caused by your own insecurities, Scorpio, which I doubt because you guys are pretty secure, or just that somebody is throwing you a lot of negative energy, okay? We'll figure it out. Spirit, please clarify this. I'm gonna clarify Temperance again. I'm gonna clarify Temperance and the Moon. What is hidden? What does Scorpio need to know? And what is this fallen angel energy here? Eight of Pentacles. This can be work, which seems to be going very well. You know, you're working very hard. You're burning the midnight oil. You're putting in extra hours. You're doing the work. You're working full time, whether it's working on your home, working on your craft, working on your own business, or working for a company. This could be some type of ritual that you do on a normal basis that brings in prosperity, brings in abundance, and keeps you feeling motivated, right? But for whatever reason, I feel like it's like something's trying to block or it's not coming through. Okay? But you are putting the work in, Scorpio, so stay with it. You know, my spirit guides are telling you to keep with it. Whether this is something you're manifesting you haven't seen yet, give it some time, okay? August was a doozy month for all of us, Scorpio. Not just, you know, not just me, you, and Pisces. Every sign felt, you know, this retrograde, and also the Lionsgate portal was also about prosperity, about abundance, about, you know, bringing in good luck, good fortune, blessings to your family, you and your, you know, you and your significant other, or just yourself. Okay, but maybe some of you are not feeling like it's happening yet because Mercury is still, you know, coming out of its post shadow period and will not go completely direct probably till around September 11th. Okay, so I mean, many other, you know, readers, I'm not an astrologer, I'm not a professional astrologer, but I know a little bit of astrology. They can argue with me, but that's just how I see it. Okay, so hard work always pays off in the end. Okay, so we're just going to keep going with this. The world, guys, Scorpios, talk to me. You have the world card now. So something in your life that you worked really hard for, okay, that you well deserve, is coming to completion. And it's, you know, the world card I see as all the signs. It's a complete, like, let's say, okay, you've raised your children, okay? They're going off to college. You're putting your house on the market and you're retiring or something, or maybe you're moving to another state. That would be something that's going on, okay? Another scenario is that you're retiring completely, but you have the working card here. Maybe working very hard so that your retirement, you know, the next person who takes your place, because you're not returning, it's all set for them, which is very Scorpio to do because they don't like to leave anything unturned. And why would you want to do that anyway? That's bad karma for the next person and yourself. But with the world card upright, I mean, you have really positive cards here. So you're working really hard, but there's still something that's unknown, but yet the universe, you know, has, you know, you have protection because there's a circle of protection. So maybe you've already gotten, maybe, you know what, this could also be a ritual ceremony that you did to get rid of this dark energy that was throwing you off. And now you're like in the in-between phase of not seeing the results, but knowing that they're coming. So this can be confirmation for many of you Scorpios and cross watchers that your manifestations are in the works. Spirit has heard your prayers. They've seen your work. They've seen your dedication for whatever this is, and they're going to bring it to fruition. So you're going to get the answers you want, and you're going to complete a life stage, a huge life stage. There's definitely something majorly ending, and then something new begins, and it's something very positive, regardless of the negative cards here. Okay, this could have something to do with the Emperor. We'll see here. Give me more information, Spirit, please, about this. What is hidden? Because honestly, it looks like you're doing everything right. It looks like it's coming from somebody else. Like somebody or something is trying to stop or sabotage you from getting to the next level in life. Four of Cups. It looks like somebody that you've blocked or you're not speaking to. Crosswatcher, this could be you, especially if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Or have Sagittarius strong in your chart somewhere, Crosswatcher. If you're ignoring this person or this situation or this offer, you're ignoring it. You're not dealing with it for whatever reason. It could be creating a blockage. Could be somebody that you don't care for their energy, Scorpio. You don't. You know this person's like somewhat of a troublemaker or a fire starter. You know, like a dark spirit, a dark, not necessarily a spirit, but a person who has a dark, very dark energy about them. You know, it's becoming more apparent how energy is everything. You know, as we are ascending into the 5D, as we're, you know, the veil between worlds is thin as we go towards harvest season. Well, it's really thin, but now, especially when we go through harvest season, Halloween, All Souls Day, All Saints Day, the veil between worlds is extremely thin. So this could be a situation where, you know, you're trying to stay away from somebody either that you work with, you have some kind of partnership with, that you see on a daily basis. But for some of you, this person is at a distance and you are blocking them. Cross watcher, this could be you, that you're being blocked, like I said. Or they're just not answering your texts right away, or they're not answering your texts at all. They're not answering your DMs. They're not, you know, they're not answering on socials. They're not interacting with you on socials the way they used to. Something's, you know, you are definitely avoiding somebody, Scorpio. Okay? Let's see what else comes up here. Seven of Cups. Yeah, causing you confusion. This person may have said something to you regarding your work, Scorpio, trying to keep you away from doing what you're doing. Maybe you are another tarot card reader. Maybe you are a Reiki master. Maybe you are some type of diviner. Maybe you're very good with your hands. Maybe you make jewelry, candles. Maybe, you know, you're some type of person who makes very ornate gifts. You know, something very different. You know, something very unique. And somebody is either after you because they don't like the fact that you're so talented and gifted. Maybe it's somebody that you did a reading for and they didn't like what you had to say to them, you know? And it's causing a bit of confusion as to who you believe that you can trust or not. Maybe you're involved with a Gemini, like a best friend or a partner, because there is an Emperor here. And it's causing confusion. With Seven of Cups is confusion. Too much of a good thing. Not able to see all the blessings in your life because something is disrupting your energy. Okay? Spirit, give me more insight on this. I feel like it's the Sagittarius energy. This negative entity here. Belongs to someone. I don't think it belongs to you. I almost called you Sag. Scorpio. Queen of Swords in the upright position. So this would be somebody who would be on your side, okay? Because they're not in the reverse. So it's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Maybe that you cut out and they're trying to get back in, you know, they're like, why did you cut me off, Scorpio? You know, or maybe they told you something that was said by a third party. It can be a Gemini. It can be a Gemini that you're questioning them. The Queen of Swords, you know, I'm not picking up whether it's male or female right now. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it, because I'm getting a strong male energy, but it's a fire energy. This is air energy. And we have Gemini here. I think that somebody told you a lie about a Gemini, Scorpio, and you could be questioning whether you can trust that person again. But I feel like you're safe. So if you were thinking about in the future getting away from Gemini, I don't think that they're the one to blame. I think there's a third party trying to mess things up and trying to confuse you. You know? Making you seem like, you know what, until I find out who's guilty of saying what or doing what, I'm going to, you know, kind of block out a few people. This way I can, you know, regroup. Which is, you know, sometimes what you have to do. The Queen of Swords, though, I understand, because when they speak, you know, I have Aquarius in my moon, but I'm Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising. So when I speak to an Aquarian or a Gemini or a Libra, it's not that they're not nice. It's not that they're not loving. It's not that they're not warm. Okay, it's just the way they speak is monotone. And they speak, you know, they don't fluff anything. So it's just the way they talk. Whatever, they're amazing people, okay? Let me get more information on this Emperor here. This could be a passed on loved one, the Emperor, if it's not your husband or wife, or, you know, it would be a husband. Depending on your sexual orientation, if you're a man and you're married to a man, you have a good man. If you're a female married to a man, is a good man, or engaged, or what have you. Baby's father. But it might be in some cases, you know, because this is a general reading, guys. Like I said, swap it up, flip it, reverse. This could be a man who has passed on, who's over, you know, who's like looking over you, who's trying to get you messages, and maybe you're not hearing the messages. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is somebody who comes in very slowly. Somebody else got this. Libra got this yesterday, I think. You might want to check out Libra's reading if you have Libra in your chart somewhere. If you have Libra rising, Libra moon, or a stellium in Libra, or cross watcher, maybe this is you. I feel like this is somebody who's on the like Taurus Aries cusp. Okay, it means their birthday is somewhere closer to where I guess the 22nd of April would be. Okay, give or take a few days, so that would make no cusper sign. Okay, maybe their birthday's on the 18th or 17th of April. So it would make them be Aries Taurus cusp. And this person, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is like an apprentice, somebody who is learning the ropes at work, learning how to do things the right way. They're taking their time, but they're coming in slow and steady. So this is someone who's very patient. This could be somebody who's waiting to hear from you. Crosswatcher, this could be you wondering why you haven't heard from Scorpio. I think Scorpio is kind of like shutting some people out right now to try to figure out what's real, what's true and what's not, based on their intuition, you know, based on the moon cycles, right? Like I said, Scorpio, you could be somebody who is a diviner yourself or a healer. You could read tarot, you could work with runes, you could be a medium, you can work with energy, you could read tea leaves, something like that. So yeah, for many of you, this is somebody who's passed on, who's trying to get a message to you, like a father figure, okay? For some of you, this is someone in the living who's, you know, there for support and trying to get, you know, a message to you, and I don't think you're paying attention to what they're saying. Based on what the Queen of Swords, you know, swap out the gender. This is definitely a man here, okay? The Emperor, you know, of course, this Knight of Pentacles is definitely a male. It's divine masculine. Somebody you could trust, okay? The Queen of Swords here can be either a male or female, okay? Probably a Gemini. That's probably the Gemini. Let me see. I want to clarify the Four of Cups here. Spirit, please. King of Cups. Well, we have a lot of people. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, male in the upright position. Okay, so we have a few men here. Scorpio, maybe you're a single female and you have some suitors coming in. Like I said, this can also be your energy, you know. If you're a man, this can be your energy, Scorpio, okay? Maybe you have Pisces somewhere in your chart, or Cancer, strong Cancer. This would be a Cancer man in your energy. This could be somebody you're married to or engaged to or have children with. This person is reliable, responsible, trustworthy, again, so you do have a lot of people that you can trust on the male energy. This can be a female, though, like I said. You're blocking out a lot of people. And you're confused as to who you can trust. And like, it's almost like, you know, you've reached like a point in your life where you're like, you know what? I don't know who I can trust anymore. I don't know what to believe anymore. Somebody definitely tried to throw you off. Clarify the Queen of Death. That's your energy. You are going through a rebirth. And I've done this video before, and every single time I get the rebirth card. Okay? So it looks like, you know, you started leveling up, Scorpio. You started getting more downloads, more psychic dreams, more spiritual gifts, right? And whatever it is that you do for a living, if you don't work or if you do, it doesn't matter. But for many of you, this is, you know, you are self-sufficient and independent. And if you're a stay-at-home mom, that's also a full-time job. But it could be that somebody was trying to block your progress. Maybe they were watching you on socials, or maybe you have an Etsy Etsy page, or a website, or maybe you're on Instagram, some social. Maybe you're a YouTuber, and you're putting out your what you create, what you make. Okay, maybe you make tarot cards. Okay, that's pretty cool. Maybe maybe you sell crystals. Something that you do is very unique and different. It's not like everybody else. And, you know, you're in your element when you do it, okay? It's almost like an out of body experience for you when you do it. The day flows because this is what you're made to do. It's gonna be different for all of you because it's a general reading. Like I said, guys, hit me up till, you know, we can clarify this and we can see what's going on, because it looks like you have a lot of support, and it looks like you're well, you know, like you're well known, and people like what you have to say and like your product, like your craft. But there's somebody who doesn't want to see you succeed. The Queen of Swords and you might have had a misunderstanding, you know, and that created like you to be off balance. But I have a feeling that the enemy is kind of like hidden, okay, right now. So let me see why the Lovers is the reversed in the future, even though the World card is on top of it. So either you're about to get married, you're about to have a baby, you're about to give birth to a new book or something, or put something out there. Maybe you're about to get monetized. Maybe your crafts are selling like hotcakes, you know, and maybe you're going to be on to the next project soon. As soon as this retrograde is completely over, right, guys? Judgment, again, more Scorpio energy. Scorpio, this could be another Scorpio. This could be somebody who's born on the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius season, okay? Like the 22nd of, I guess, no, like November, right? Sag season is, I always give the 22nd as the mark, and that's always like a cuspy energy. So maybe 18th, 19th, 20th, something like that. Who is jealous of you. And they're sending you very bad negative energy. You could be a light worker and they're a dark worker. And they're like seething about your work or about who you're with. This person might be somebody who's not married and you're married, or someone who's not partnered and you're partnered, or someone who has a partner that they can't trust, or they think that they can't trust. Someone who feels that you have more than them and they're seething jealous and they want it. Either they're going after your brand, they're going after your marriage, they're going after your man, they're going after your fiance. They want something. They don't want you to know what they're doing, but you're finding out anyway. So this person has Gemini definitely somewhere in their chart somewhere, whether it's the sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Yeah. And it's definitely like a dark energy. It's definitely, this person is going to be receiving very bad karma. You may be finding out while you're doing the work to heal and protect yourself and, ground and protect your energy, manifesting from a high vibration. You might find out very soon that this person is no longer with their partner, or that they are causing problems between you and your partner, okay? But I want to make it clear, if you are involved with an Aries, Taurus cusp male, doesn't have to be, guys, could be you, cross watcher, okay? You can trust this person in any capacity. Or if this is someone who has passed on, Scorpio, like I said, trying to get you messages, they're going to let you know that you can trust your partner, or you can trust, you can trust other people, like the Cancer in your life, okay? Like the other Scorpio. Trust your, or I think they're trying to tell you to stay on course and know that your spirit guides and your ancestors and your angels are going to take care of this for you. There's really not much for you to do on the spiritual other than just stay in your own lane like you always do, Scorpio. Mind your own business, and, know that somebody's watching everything that you do on socials. They're like waiting for you, like what are you going to post next? Or what are you going to do next? And they're like hating on it, But they're a very low vibration, and that energy is theirs. but they're trying to wreak havoc in your life. But because you're not letting them in, because you're ignoring them, it's not allowed. Your spirit guides are not allowing this to go through. It's almost like they're stopping it from happening. So there's nothing you really need to do. It's just that you recognize the energy, recognize the entity, know where it's coming from, and then, just keep doing what you do. And the confusion will dissipate, okay? The arguments, the fights, the misunderstandings will stop, and you'll be able to go back to what you were doing the right way. I don't feel like you've ever taken a break. I just feel like you're trying to push through, like exactly what I did today. Push through this reading to get it out to you, okay? I did 2 very long readings and I didn't post them. And I took a break and now I'm back. And I could see that there is definitely somebody trying to take you down, Scorpio. Trying to stop you from living your best life. Trying to stop you from being independent, whether you're married or not, because I think many of you are partnered. And if you're not, your partner's coming through, okay? Because there are definitely people who are interested in you romantically and for friendship. If you are a single female, you will not be single for too much longer. If you are a single male, same thing applies. You will not be single for too much longer. If you are questioning whether you're with your soulmate or twin flame, you probably are. It's just that somebody is trying to sabotage what you have and make you think that you are not with your twin flame or soulmate. And maybe the person is doing wrong to you, but I can tell you, I don't see that. So whoever this is, Scorpio, Sag, cuspy person, possibly with Gemini in their chart, is not going to succeed. It's going to wind up backfiring on them tenfold. And you're probably going to be hearing about it. And then you're going to know. And then you're going to feel better about yourself. Because you didn't do anything wrong, Scorpio. It's what somebody is doing to you. And they're going to pay heavily. They're under harsh judgment. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, definitely passed on loved ones are not happy with this. And they're not going to allow anyone to take away what you've worked so hard for, okay? I'm going to pull 3 more cards and then I'm going to pull an advice card. I'm going to pull the same advice card that I did for the other 2 videos that I didn't post, Scorpio, from Goddess Kali. And I was saying the other day, Mother Goddess Kali, there's a holiday, usually in late October, November, it's called Diwali, and it's become very popular throughout the years. I've been celebrating it for many years. It's a Hindu holiday. I'm not Hindu, but it doesn't matter. It's all about Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of love, prosperity, and abundance. And the first day is of Goddess Kali, and it's on October 31st this year. So, Scorpios. And she also rules Pluto, I think, which you guys are ruled by Pluto. Pluto is retrograde still. It's going to go direct into Aquarius soon. 3 more cards, and then I'm going to pull a, she looks fierce and she looks sometimes scary, but she's absolutely gorgeous. And she just looks that way because she banishes all bane and all ego. So, if you want to call upon her, if you haven't already, in the future when you do your manifestations, for extra protection and guidance, get this person's bad energy away from me. But like I said, I really don't think you have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. Your guides got this. But it's always nice to know that there's help from Mother Goddess Kali for the future. Okay? So 3 more cards for Scorpio before I read the message from Mother Goddess Kali. The Hangman. Yeah, you definitely have there's definitely something about the past. Somebody from the past. Pisces energy. Someone from the age of Pisces. We're going into the age of Aquarius. That's what I think a lot of this is too. You can't wait to be into the age of Aquarius because Pisces was in Aquarius, then a retrograde back into Capricorn. Now it's coming back in for its final stance, okay? So this could be a situation from your past. This could be an old way of thinking. Somebody who just doesn't match your energy anymore because they're stuck in the past. So therefore they're trying to wreak havoc in your life because they want your energy. They want your way of thinking. They want your expertise. They want your light. And your light is your light. If they can't find the light within, then they need to go to God. Okay? There's nothing you need to do. You're protected, okay? 10 of Swords. This person is, yep, this person betrays many people. It's either, like I said, it's either another Scorpio who's Sag cusp, or it's a Gemini, okay? And they've been betrayed so many times that they betray others now because they've never healed, okay? But this is the end of betrayal, okay? They're put on heavy judgment. It's almost like they are, like this is their judgment now. Their back is against, on the bed or on the floor, against the wall, or whatever you want to call it, because they're under heavy judgment, okay, from what they've done. It could be either one of two people. Cross watcher, I hope this is not you. If it is, please, you know, try to find the light within and ask God for forgiveness, please. Goddess, God and Goddess for forgiveness, please. But for many of you cross watchers, this is not you. This is someone who's concerned for Scorpio, okay? Page of Swords in reverse. So you can't trust this person. For many of you, it's definitely the Gemini. Okay, so you're just going to continue to block this person, keep this person far away, and this person will never tell the truth. I really honestly don't feel there's really any hope for this person. You know, that's between them and God at this point, and there's not much that you can do unless you want to, you know, in the future send them some light, you know, pray for their soul. You know, it's always good to forgive. You don't have to let them know you forgive them. When you're ready, Scorpio, not, you know, not right away, when you're ready, because this person has betrayed you in the past. So for many of you, you know who I'm talking about. It can be one of two people. It's either, and it's gender fluid. You know, I feel like I'm talking to many females because there's divine masculine energy coming in, unless you're a male who is dating men or married to men. Females who date females, marry females, the same thing applies. Swap it up, flip it, reverse it, because it's a general reading, okay? So, but there was divine feminine energy and masculine energy both. We had the moon, okay? We had the emperor, so there was divine feminine, divine masculine, you know, coming in. So this is like pretty much something that's coming into balance, you know? Somebody who is not balanced and they saw that you were balanced, they were trying to go after your energy, and they're not going to succeed. You know, no one's going to be believing what they say anymore. They're going to be regressing in life. They're going to go through dark nights of the soul based on what they did for quite some time. It could be the next 10 years, next 10 months, that they're under heavy judgment from your guides and from God and Goddess, okay? And that's really not anything that you need to worry about. Just continue to keep your boundaries up and keep working, being happy and healthy, you know? Taking care of you, self-care, clearing your energy, taking care of your family, taking care of your pets, taking care of your partner, which many of you are, many of you are not, okay? And we're going to get the message from Mother Goddess Kali here. I hope I can read it because it's getting dark in here. It says, Vishnamata, although you may be in circumstances that you would prefer not to be in at this time, you are actually in a position of unraveling spiritual power. You will gain benefit from what is transpiring when the relevant learning and personal growth has been acknowledged and integrated. These circumstances will give way to a more favorable situation. That is so confirming and so beautiful from Mother Goddess Kali. Very beautiful message. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, people. This might be somebody there might be somebody who can benefit from these messages, so please feel free to share. Like, share, subscribe, and definitely just keep it moving. Pushing forward. And I'm wishing you much love and light. We are almost out of this retrograde. Hold on. Love you.